Hi and Dandavad Swai. Welcome to my new video. And the topic of the video is what is the name of my language that I talking. মোর ভাষার নাম কি যেটা ভাষা তুমি কথা বলেছো? What is the name of the language in which that I usually speak? The name of my mother language, the name of my native language. Is it Poliya, Rajbanshi, Surjapuri, Rangpuriya, Golpadiya? What is the name of my language? And what should be the name of my language? So through this video we are going to solve it. And to be honest, this is all my personal opinion and perspective. So do not counter on it. তো মুই এর যেটা ভাষা কবে যাচ্ছ সেটা ভাষা হচ্ছে চারটা ভাষার মিশ্রণ। সেটা হচ্ছে বাংলা, হিন্দি, মৈথিলি এবং কিছু আসামি ভাষার কিছু একটা মিশ্রণ। তো এর ভাষা ইজ জেনারেলি নোন অ্যাজ রাজবংশী ভাষা কিংবা কামতাপুরী ভাষা, অ্যাজ মোস্ট অফ দ্য স্কলার্স হ্যাজ রিগার্ডেড দিস ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ অ্যাজ কামতাপুরী ভাষা or রাজবংশী ভাষা. Some of the scholars has mentioned this language or called this language as Surjapuri Bhasha. So udo alada hota. So the same language has divided into many names, varied from regions to regions, and some of the names of the region based on their community. So as an example, in Bihar the same language is called or is named as Kamta Behri language or Surjapuri language. In Dinajpur, the language is known as Deshiya language or Pulia language. In Bangladesh, this language is known as Rangpuri language. In Assam, the language is known as Golpada language. এটা ভাষার আরও নাম আছে যেমন ভাটাকিয়া ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ, কামতা ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ, কামতা বিহারি ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ, এরকম না জানে আর কতলা নাম আছে এটা ভাষার। কিন্তু এটা ভাষা পুরোটাই সেম। যেরকম মুই ভাত খাবা ধরিছু, উত্তর দিনাজপুর কিংবা দক্ষিণ দিনাজপুরত এরকম ভাষা ভালো আছে, কিন্তু এটা সেম সেন্টেন্স কোচবিহারত কেন হচ্ছে জানেন? মুই ভাত খাবা ধৈর্যম আর ইসলামপুরত মুই ভাত খাওয়া ধইছু। There is nothing difference between all these sentences except the verb form or except the kriya form. There is nothing difference, though the language is divided into many names by the people. But the problem is, if the name has divided into all those many names, so how would this language get recognized? First of all, if this language need to be recognized, so at first this language has to be named a perfect name or a ideal name. It should be a ideal name or perfect name. We cannot mention all of this language simultaneously. So what should be the name of this language? What do you think? And before that, আরেকটা বিষয় হচ্ছে যে আমরা এই সেম ভাষাটা কোনো সময় कहते কোনো সময় হেজিটেট ফিল করছি, কোনো সময় কমফোর্টেবলি ফিল করছি, মেবি ইন স্কুলস, মেবি ইন সাম ফর্মাল মিটিংস, maybe in a social gathering. Why it is? The reason the language has not been reconsidered or considered by the Indian government or in worldwide level. So we have to let this language to be considered through this worldwide level, as it has more than 10 million native speakers in the worldwide level. Not only the Rajbanshis, but also many Muslims and other 8 or 9 communities, other 9 or 8 small communities speak in this language as their mother language. So we really need to get this language recognized in worldwide level, not only by the Indian government as 24th language in the 8th schedule, but also in the worldwide level, as this language has spread not only in India but also in Nepal and also in Bangladesh. So how would we gonna do that? First of all, we have to name this language. First of all, basically I call this language a mixture of four languages. That is, I have mentioned you already, Bengali, Hindi, Maithili, and George A. Grierson has mentioned this language first in his book The Linguistic Survey of India as Rajbangshi language, same as Suniti Kumar Chatterjee has mentioned this language as Rajbanshi language. But on the other hand, there are a lot of scholars, a lot of critics who mentioned this language or called this language as Kamtapuri or as Surjapuri. Among them, Mahendra Narayan Burman and Ashit Kumar Burman has called this language as Kamtapuri language, but there is also another scholar who called this language as Surjapuri language. Narayan Chandra Das has called this language as Surjapuri language. So there are a lot of disparities or confusions while naming this language. So what should be the name of this language? So for me, there are two prominent names or suitable names of this language. One is Rajbangshi and the another is Kamtapuri. Why I am saying this? The reason is the most of the speakers of this language are belonging from the community of Rajbangshi. The Rajbangshi community, who are believed to be the predecessors of Koch family, they are the most in numbers who are currently speaking in this language as their mother language. But right after them, there are a lot of Muslims who are currently speaking in this language, and also the other 8 communities who are currently speaking in this language as their mother language. If we give this name Rajbanshi to this language, so they, the other Muslims and the other communities, they would be marginalized, as they are no longer the part of the Koch family. They would be marginalized from the identity of the name. They would be alienated from this identity of the name. But on the other hand, we have also another recommend, that is Kamtapuri, the name which known as Kamtapuri. So what is Kamtapuri? The mixture of these 4 languages, Bengali, Assami, Maithili and Hindi, the language which we are currently known as Pulia language or Rajbangshi language or Gwalpara language or Rajbanshi or Kamtapuri language. This language has evolved the most in the time of 15th century for some economical, social or geographical factors, and in that time the region was known as Kamtapur or Kamrupa or Kamrup. So from that perspective, or according to the perspective, we have to or we should give this language the name Kamtapuri language. That would be most perfect. Why I am saying this? If we give this name to this language, so this would be more proper. It has its own benefit. It not only covers the Rajbanshis but also the Muslims and also the other 8 communities who are currently speaking in this language. They will be get introduced or identified themselves through this language. And to be honest, Government of India has recognized 23 languages, and most of them are based on their region, not on a community. And Rajbangshi is a community currently, not a language, to be honest. So from my perspective, the language should be given the name of Kamtapuri instead of Rajbanshi. So this is my perspective, this is my own opinion. What is your opinion? What do you think about this? And I'm saying this is my own opinion. If you think the name of the language should be something different, should be Poliya or Golpadia or Desi language, please let me know in the comment. And in what language you want to get identified, let me know. What do you think about this naming of this language, or what is your perspective regarding this language name? Please let me know in the comment. Your comments and supports are really valuable or supporting for me. Please let me know through the comment, and please give a like to this channel and subscribe my channel. Thank you guys for being with me, being with Shekhar Sinha. Thank you guys. Bye.